हेलो हेलो हेलो।
Hello, 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 hello. Mic test. Hello, hello.
Good evening, straight from Lonavala. The match that's happening between Super Strikers and JNS TOROS. This is match number 37 that's happening in Lonavala. It's a beautiful weather out here. The weather is very breezy since morning. We did have some delay because of issues on the ground as such. But yes, the good news is we are back live and we are starting in a couple of minutes. The Strikers have won the toss and they have decided to bat first. And they have a very strong batting. All the batters that they have in their list, they're very strong. This is something that you're watching, which has been presented to you by Zooters International School, DAT Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official Apple partner, Doolali official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, and Trupti official food partner. Two batters out there as an opener for the team. Viraj, the man who's been in form for all the tournament that he has played in this particular season. The other man who's standing with him is Tarun. So we have to wait and watch what kind of a stand do they give for them, for the team Strikers, when they begin with the power play. As you all are aware, this is 2020 game where they would have a field restrictions in the first 6 overs. And for Zooters, there's one special thing that usually happens. So they have a challenging over as well. Challenging over is something where the batters would be challenging any of the bowler. If they are able to successfully get that, they get double out of it. If they are not able to do that, the bowler will get a maiden over. So we are starting with match number 37. I'm sure this is going to be a big scoring match. We have to wait and watch. Viraj on strike at the moment. K was starting this over from the mountains end. First ball of the match played straight towards the point fielder by Viraj. It's a good start by the bowler. Left arm quick. That's the way he's bowling his deliveries. Just two fielders outside the circle. We are seeing a cover standing there. We have a mid-wicket who's standing outside the circle. A quicker one again. Virat misses that completely. It's a good start. Now the batsman who's there at the pitch at this particular moment, I know him personally. He's been a man who's been into cricket since years and years. This is his passion. This is not something that he doesn't like to do. He loves cricket like anything. You ask him to come anywhere in any of the country or any of the city, he'll be the one who will be traveling first. Charges up. Viraj is trying to find out the first one for the team. 3-dot deliveries to start this over. A good start there by Kaur. The captain of Toros would be happy with the start that Kaur would have given to the team. Viraj and Tarun are there at the crease at particular moment. The openers for the team. The ball was hitting the pad. There was an appeal. And the umpire wasn't interested. It was going towards the leg side. Four dot deliveries. After those deliveries, Tarun had some word with Viraj. Now we have to see what kind of a discussion they had. A shot that's been played straight towards the long off fielder. One bounce there, but there's no run yet. And look at that. A bit of misfield there. But they get the first run. So Viraj off the mark after facing 5 deliveries and Super Strikers of the mark in the 5th delivery. It's a good start there. It's a good start there being given by Kaur for the team Toros. They must be happy with this kind of a performance that the strike bowler is showing. Last delivery of the first over. A shot that's been played towards between two fielders. Look at that. What a shot that is. For a moment, I literally thought that it was going straight towards the fielder. But on the first ball itself, Tarun was able to find that gap. So first boundary. So we see the scorecard being moved from 1 to 5. First over being completed, 5 runs on board without a wicket. First over completed. This is match number 37 that's happening between Super Strikers and Toros. Now, Viraj and Tarun are there at the moment on crease. The first over being completed, 5 runs on board at the moment. Now the new man coming in, the bowler Shobhan coming in from Mountains End. Shobhan setting up some fieldies, trying to make some changes in the field. I'm sure he wants certain fielders to be set up according to his bowling. A right-arm pace bowler. Viraj goes on front foot, defends that. That's a good way to start. That's a good way to start by Shobhan. He must be happy with that kind of a delivery being bowled. Right on the right target. Viraj will take time. This man will take time, but he would just need a couple of deliveries to change the momentum back towards the batting team. Second delivery of the over. Ball stayed low. Viraj wanted to hit that straight towards the bowler, but unfortunately misses that completely. The ball stayed low. Now, this has been an issue with this particular pitch. We have been seeing this since last couple of weekends where the ball is staying low. The bowler are trying their best to bowl some bouncers, but unfortunately they do not get that kind of a bounce here. It's because of the way the pitch has been made. It's because of the way that pitch is being made. You would not find bouncers here. Again, a bit of field change. Third man being brought a bit fine. A beautiful shot that's been played towards the long on, and a single there. Not a quick start yet from the strikers. We have just seen a boundary being scored. This is the second over in progress. A slow start, I would say, from the strikers. You do not get to see such kind of start usually from these two batters who are there for strikers. They have been scoring big. They have been scoring good in the first 6 overs. They are known for that. Tarun plays that towards the fielder standing inside the circle on short cover. A dot delivery there. Just a run in last 4 delivery that we have seen. Last 2 deliveries left of the second over. 6 runs on board. Beautiful delivery, beautiful shot there, but there's a cover that's been kept outside the circle. We'll cut that off, just a single there. Singles are something that no team would mind it, because this is a 20 over game and you do not want to be hit for a maximum or a boundary. If singles are something being scored on every single delivery, in 20 overs, there will be only 120 runs would be scored, which is why you will see that the batters who are coming to bat in a 20 over game would try to hit hard and hit big. Ball going towards leg side. Looks like a wide, the first extra of the match. Yes, it is. The umpire turning towards us, opening his arms and signaling as a wide delivery. And with that, they also take an extra run because the keeper did not collected that ball in his gloves. Misses that, and that was an advantage for both the batters to decide to take an extra run. So 2 runs being added there. A shot that's been hammered towards the covers area. Look at that, a bit of misfield. One run being converted into a boundary. What a cracking shot this is from Tarun. So second boundary coming from his bat. Look at that. He had hit it straight towards the fielder, but the fielder could not stop it the way it was being hit. It was being hit hard. So 2 overs being completed. First power play in progress. 13 runs on board without a wicket. After bowling a good over, Kewar comes back with the second over for the team. Viraj back on strike. A shot that's been played again towards the same fielder who was standing. So now they have made a change in the fielding there. A fielder who just did a bit of misfield just before this particular ball in the previous over has been changed and been brought towards leg side. A dot delivery to start from Kewar. A shot that is going in the air. The long off fielder coming in and the first wicket has fallen. What a start this is. What a start this is from TOROS. And if you remember, Super Strikers have won the toss and they had decided to bat first. I knew that there was a chance for Viraj to go ahead and try and play big shots like this because he had faced a lot of dot deliveries, which is why he had to try. He wanted to score something big. He wanted to score a boundary for the team and get off the mark with a boundary. He did get a couple of singles there for the team, but unfortunate to get any of the boundary or the maximum. So the first wicket falls for the Strikers. They're not doing pretty good at the moment. 2.2 overs at the moment, 13 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. The Toros off the mark. They have already got a wicket and they have got a big fish. Viraj has to come back. Hasn't been able to score some big runs for the team. Now Abhimanyu at the moment on crease. Defensing that on the front foot. That's the right thing to do. Checking the pitch for a couple of deliveries and then thinking what needs to be done. Abhimanyu and Tarun at the moment. They must be looking for a good partnership now because they've already lost a good wicket. They've lost Viraj back in the pavilion. I'm sure they must be expecting some good scoring games between Tarun and Viraj there. But unfortunately, they haven't been able to score. But on the other side, Kewar is bowling some great over for the team. He's just given 5 runs. This is his second over. Just a couple of deliveries left. Already taken a big wicket. Look at that delivery. A good defense there, straight towards the fielder standing on point. And a gully. A dot delivery again. Is it going to be a maiden wicket over? Is it going to be a wicket maiden? Last delivery of the over. Abhimanyu facing the last delivery there and played that straight towards the... Oh, there was a chance. There was a chance of run out, but unfortunately misses that. So it's a wicket maiden. What a great over this has been from KO. 2 successful overs being bowled by this man. 5 runs being scored. and a wicket there. So Toros at the moment charging. 3 overs being completed, 13 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Ashoban comes back with the second over. A shot that's been played again towards the offside. Now the right field setup being done by the captain of Toros. Now he knows what kind of deliveries are being bowled by his own bowlers, which is why he made sure that the field setup is being done correctly. And according to that, if your bowlers are bowling, you must be very happy with the performance of the bowling department. Dot delivery to start there by Shoban. A slower delivery there. Completely missed there. A dot delivery again. So 2 dot deliveries to start. Tarun is the man who scored 2 boundaries already for the team. Now he must be into a kind of a pressure because he knows that how important the power play is for the team batting first, which is why he's trying to hit some boundaries for the team at the moment. And there has been some discussion between both the batters, Tarun and Abhimanyu. They're having discussion. I'm sure Abhimanyu would want Tarun to stay there for a longer time, which is why he must have told him to rotate the strike, not to try and hit hard every single delivery. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. Good stop there by the fielder. A single to rotate the strike. Now, in such kind of situation, if you have a situation where you've lost the wicket, ideally what the batter should try to do is not to hit hard. They should try to rotate the strike. Because if they will keep on rotating the strike, they would have some chance to go back on the other side as a non-striker and think and then come back on strike and try to hit the other deliveries that are coming from the bowler. Now at the moment they are bowling right deliveries according to the field that's been set up. Shoban is the man who bowled 4 deliveries now and just a run being scored. Not a start that the strikers would be expecting it to be. 4 deliveries, just a run there. A shot that's been played towards the point. No chance for any of the fielder because Abhimanyu was able to find that gap. He knew where the fielders were standing and he played that beautifully. What a shot that was. Look at that. Look at the way he knew. He knew that the ball was being bowled short, which is why rather than going on front foot, he decides to go on back foot. He knew where the fielders were standing, found the gap and found a boundary for the team. Last delivery of the 4th over. Slower delivery. Is he able to find the gap again? Yes, he does. Beautiful shot there towards the leg side. So 2 boundaries back to back. 9 runs being scored off that over. 4 overs being completed. 22 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. What a shot that is. Beautiful view. Beautiful learning. Now, if there are players who wants to learn cricket, they should certainly watch such kind of shots as been played by any of the batsmen. It wasn't a bad delivery, but the way that was being played was very beautiful. So 4 overs being completed, 22 runs on board. Now there's a bowling change that has happened. Shamim coming in from Mountains End. Over pitch delivery to start and look at that. Very lazy work by the fielder. It will cost them runs. It does. It does. Not something that your captain would be expecting. It was a lazy work being done by the fielder there. Look at that. Over pitch delivery to start the over. Played very nicely there by Tarun. And look at that. Ideally, the fielder should have tried. He should have tried to stop that with his hand. But rather than that, he wanted to show some football skills. Unfortunately, could not stop that ball at all. And that's a boundary to start the over from Shamim. Tarun taking his time, making sure he's scoring some good runs for the team. He goes on back foot. And that's a dot delivery. He wanted to play that towards the fielder. Two fielders who are standing. Third man inside the circle. They know it very well. There's a gully, there's a point who are standing inside the circle. They have a chance to score a boundary there, which is why both the batters are trying to find that particular gap. A good length delivery there from Shamim. Tarun on strike. This is going in the air. Is there a chance? Oh, yes! Second wicket falls. Shamim starting his first over with a wicket. Remember, he was being scored for a boundary on his first delivery. Now, he gets a wicket. 3 deliveries, being scored for 4 runs. But he gets the big fish. The opener, Tarun, who scored 3 boundaries in his innings. He has to come back. He has to come back. Abhimanyu would have certainly told Tarun to stay there. But Tarun had some other plans. He wanted to score some boundaries for the team. But unfortunate that he could not do it. He was playing pretty well for the team. So his inning ends. He has to come back. It was a very nice delivery. Change in the pace. No mistake at all from the fielder there. Taking that catch and getting the second wicket. So here you are. The scorecard moves to 26 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Mayur is the man who just stepped in, getting the full toss delivery played straight toward the leg side fielder. So first run to start there with the single, so he's off the mark. Abhimanyu there. I'm sure they need some good partnership, which is not happening at the moment. This is the power play in progress. And they have already lost 2 wickets. Very good defense there by Abhimanyu. That's the right thing at this particular moment. What the batters, whoever is stepping in, they should stay there. They should have a couple of deliveries, look at the pitch, understand the pitch, what kind of pitch this is. I'm sure there are spinners who would be coming in later. So he can go and try to hit them. Being very smart, Abhimanyu taking that single, rotating the strike and coming back on strike. So 5 overs being completed of the power play, 28 runs on board, for the loss of 2 wickets. This is the last over of power play. Third over coming in from Shubhan. I'm sure Abhimanyu would be thinking that he wants to score some boundaries in this over. Now, after this over, the fielding restrictions would be gone. They would be spread out. Now the first delivery that is coming in to Abhimanyu. A shot that's been played towards the point fielder standing inside the circle. Non-striker wanted to run, but Abhimanyu denies. That's the right thing to do it. No run could have been completed. Last 5 deliveries of the power play. Are we expecting a maximum? Are we getting to see a maximum in these 5 deliveries? We have to wait and watch. Abhimanyu on strike. Has scored a couple of boundaries for the team till now. And that's a shot he wanted to play towards the covers. But the ball stayed low. This is something that I've already told you. This pitch is something which is unpredictable. You would not have certain deliveries back to back coming towards you. You would have uncertain, unexpected delivery that would come to you. Shobhan is bowling in the right areas. He's bowling in the good length areas where he's finding the right deliveries, not letting any of the batters to hit him. 2 dot deliveries there. A shot that Abhimanyu wanted to play towards the leg side. Bit of appeal there. But I'm sure the height was too much, which is why the umpire decides to give it as not out. 3 dot deliveries. This is the last over of the power play. Just 3 deliveries left. We haven't seen a maximum yet. Whenever we are seeing any 20 over game, first 6 overs we do get to see a couple of sixes. But at this particular moment, it is not happening. The Toros are doing some great work. A bat change being done by Abhimanyu. He's requested for a bat change at the moment. Is it the bat change? Is it going to bring in a change of momentum for the strikers? A shot that's been played toward the leg side. Field is standing inside the circle. No run there. So 4 dot deliveries. Now what should be done at this particular moment from the captain of Toros? What he should be doing at this particular moment? He should be bringing in one of the slip fielder, because now if you see, Abhimanyu does have a kind of a pressure on him. The new batter, Mayur, he must be into pressure because they have lost 2 wickets. So rather than putting up an extra fielder towards the leg side, he should have brought in a slip. Put some more pressure on the batsmen, because they would intend to try and make some big runs to be scored. And then they will make mistakes. And that's a shot that he played towards the long on. They should be able to take a single there, which they have. Just a run there in 5 deliveries. Look at the performance that these bowlers are showing. Shobhan have been scored only for 18 runs. This is the last over of the power play and the last delivery. This is his 3rd over. Mayur is on strike, facing the last delivery from Shobhan. And that's a shot being played towards the leg side. Fielder standing there and completes a single. So 6 overs being completed. 30 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. This is Zoota International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electro Rush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Dool Ali official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, and Trupti official food partner. Shameen is coming in with the 7th over of the match. His end has been changed. He's been brought in from the other end, which is the Verenjoy end. Starting with a single, Mayur bringing back Abhimanyu on strike. Remember the previous over that was being bowled by Shamin. He was being scored for a boundary on the first delivery itself. Then he got a wicket of the same batter on the third delivery. 31 runs on board. They still have 14 overs in the game to play. I'm sure they would have certain batters who would be scoring big for the team. The square leg field is standing inside. The circle should be able to stop that. And he has done it. So single to start the over. A good win that we saw yesterday by the Team India. They scored pretty good. The captain scored a century for the team, Suryakumar Yadav. But the unfortunate thing for me personally was the news that I got about the captainship of Mumbai Indians being given from Rohit Sharma to Hardik Pandya. Not a fan, I would say, of Rohit Sharma, but the way he does a captainship for a particular team, we have seen some great decision being taken by Rohit Sharma for the Team India in the World Cup. We have been unfortunate. This is going in the air. This is going in the air. Fielder charging up. Oh, could not reach out towards the ball. For a moment, you would have literally thought that this is the third wicket that is falling. But the fielder could not reach there. So 2 runs there. Abhimanyu. I'm sure this man had his heart in the mouth. Look at that. He wanted to play towards the leg side. It is hitting the bottom of the bat, going towards the fielder who was standing inside the circle on long off. For a moment, he did have his heart in his mouth. But that's a good thing that there wasn't a wicket. But at this particular moment, strikers need some good partnership, good scoring to be done by both these batters. Single there, been taken. There was a directed, but there was no chance at all for the umpire to take a decision to go towards the third umpire, because the batter, Mayur, was already in the crease long back. Shamin coming in with his last delivery of the second over. A good delivery hitting the good length area. And look at that. Oh, good thing. Good thing. Abhimanyu gave the right call. And there's no run. So dot to end the over. 7 overs been completed. 36 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Strikers at the moment looks like on back foot. And Toros are charging at the moment. Now we have Harish coming in. He's been known as Don as well for the team. The first spinner being brought in. A good delivery to start. There's a fielder standing there inside the circle. So this is what I was telling you before as well. Now at this particular moment you would see that the strikers are not striking that well. The captain should bring in a slip fielder there because they are into pressure at the moment. A dot delivery to start there by Don. Short pitch delivery. Umpire turning towards us and signalling as a wide. So an extra run. Short pitch delivery going in the air. No chance for any of the fielder. They just have to look at the ball, where it is going and where it is landing. It is going outside the ground. What a shot that is. Look at that. Let's have a look at the replay. Goes on back foot, decides to hit hard, and it is coming straight out of the blade that he's holding at this particular moment. It has gone all the way for the first maximum. What a shot that is. After a long time, we did see a good thing that is coming in from the strikers. The first maximum of the match. I'm sure the captain would be expecting more and more to come for the team. Because this is a pitch where 160, 170 is a minimum score that's been scored by any of the team who's batting first. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a total being put up by the strikers in front of the Toros. First maximum coming in from Abhimanyu's bat. We have to wait and watch what kind of a delivery would be coming in from Dawn. Is it going to be a quicker one? A field check that's been happening at the particular moment from Mr. Shroff. Short pitch delivery. Abhimanyu decides to go on the back foot, play straight towards the fielder who's standing deep in the covers. A single being taken. That's the right thing to be done by any of the batsmen. If he's scoring good, make sure that you're rotating the strike because you have enough time to go back on the other side of the pitch. Where you're being a non-striker, have enough time to think what you're supposed to do on the next delivery. A flighted delivery there. Mayur rotating the strike. Right thing that Mayur is doing at the moment because he knows that Abhimanyu is the man who is able to score some big shots for the team, which is why at this particular moment nothing is being tried by Mayur. He should rotate the strike. He should be a man to have a good partnership with Abhimanyu at the moment. And look at that. What a comeback. Mr. Shroff has got the wicket and he looks excited. He looks charged up. Not the shot that Abhimanyu should have been played there. He played across. Wasn't needed. Ideally, he should have played that straight above the head of the bowler. But he wanted to play that towards the leg side because he knew that our fielders are not standing there. So Abhimanyu coming back after scoring some good runs for the team. He comes back on 21. With that wicket, the scorecard moves to 45 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Before a couple of minutes, we thought now the momentum would be changing towards the strikers. But you would see Mr. Shroff not letting that happen after that maximum being scored on his delivery. He got the wicket. He got the wicket of a big man, Abhimanyu, who just scored the first maximum of the inning. But the new man, Aziz, has stepped in. Last delivery of the first over from Mr. Shroff. Aziz defending that, taking the first quick single and getting off the mark. So with that single, we come to the end of 8 overs. The scorecard moves to 46 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Ninth over now. Ashank is the new man being brought in. Another spinner being brought in. A leg spinner coming in from Wet and Joy's end. The ball stayed very low. To start that first delivery by Ashank, it stayed very low. The Toros are charging at the moment on the strikers. Aziz is the man on strike. A good delivery played towards the covers. It looks like the boundary. Yes, it is. What a shot that is. He goes on the back foot. He knew where the ball was being bowled, where the ball was being delivered. Look at that. He decides to go on back foot. He knew where the short fielder was standing on the covers. The fielder could not stop that at all. And the batter could find that gap and get the boundary for the team. So with that boundary, they get to a total of 50 runs on board. Aziz getting his first boundary. Short pitch delivery there, hitting the edge of the bat, going straight towards the bowler. Ninth over in progress at the moment. Flighted delivery again. Wanted to play that between the gap that was there between the third man and the fielder standing at point, but unfortunately could not find that. So 3 dot deliveries in this over after being scored for a boundary. It's a good comeback by Ashank. Aziz must be trying. Aziz must be thinking to score another boundary in this over. Goes on back foot, plays that towards the fielder standing in the covers. So 2 fielders are there standing at the covers in the deep. A right field setup being done by the captain of Toros. He knows where the deliveries are being delivered by their bowlers. And that's the right thing to do. Set up the field according to the bowler's bowling. And they are making sure that they are not dropping any catches or making any misfield. That's a very good thing from a fielding perspective. A flighted delivery played towards the leg side. No chance because no fielder standing there. So 2 boundaries being scored in this particular over. 9 runs being scored in this particular over. With those 9 runs, the scorecard moves to 55 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. One of the interesting part of this tournament, Zuta, a challenging over. I told you in the beginning, now this is a challenge that will be put up by batters to a bowler. And if the batters are able to successfully get those many runs, they get double out of it. At this particular moment, 5 runs is the target that's been set up by both the batters in front of the bowler. If they are successfully able to get those 5 runs, they get double out of it. Unfortunately, if they can't get that, it would be considered as a maiden over. So Amit is the man who's been brought in. He's the new bowler coming in with his first over from Wet and Joy. This is the 10th over. A field change that's happening. Been requested by the bowler. Now the first delivery to Aziz in the challenging over from Amit. A shot that's been played towards the leg side. And no chance for anyone to move. They just had to look at the ball. And a boundary being scored in the first delivery of the challenging over. And a boundary in the challenging over being scored by Aziz. He's not wasting much of his time. He wants to score it as quick as possible in the challenging over, because they do get double out of it. So boundary there being scored towards the leg side. Wasn't a delivery that was being bowled according to the field setup that's been done by the captain, and the field setup that's been decided with the bowler by the captain. A short delivery being scored for a boundary. He wanted to defend and try to take a single. And a dot delivery there. Something interesting happening. We have to wait and watch. Just 1 run needed out of 4 deliveries. We have to wait and watch what is happening in these last 4 deliveries now. Boundary on the first ball. A dot delivery to come back from Amit. A shot. A defense, I would say, that's been done. Amit knows it. They just need 1 run, which is why he's not trying anything at the moment to complete the challenge and get 10 runs, which is why he's defending that. Last 3 deliveries left. Fourth delivery of the challenging over. 1 run needed out of 3. A shot that's been played towards the point fielder. No chance at all. Oh, we are seeing something interesting. We did see he was being scored for a boundary on the first delivery itself. Now 3 back-to-back dot deliveries. A good comeback there by Amit. Aziz is the man on strike. He needs to score just 1 run out of the 2 delivery that is coming his way from Amit. A shot that he played towards the fielder. And look at that. What a field. What a fielding. Was an appeal. There was an appeal. But he's inside. He's lucky. Oh, what is happening there? So 4 dot deliveries. Last delivery. Now Mayur did had some word with Aziz. Because they just need 1 run. They just need 1 run. Now if you look at the field, all the fielders are standing inside the circle because they want to stop 1 run on this delivery. If they are able to do that, it would be considered as a maiden over. Aziz scoring that towards the leg side again. The same area where he scored the first boundary. So yes, the challenge has been won by both the batters. And they have been able to score 5 runs. Look at that. Not a right delivery to bowl according to the field that was being set up. All the fielders were standing on the offside and he bowled a very short delivery that's been pulled towards the leg side. And a boundary there. So challenging over comes to an end. 10 runs would be added in the total now. So half work done by the bowlers of Toros, and they have been successful doing that. They have just given 65 runs in the first 10 overs, and they have already taken 3 wickets as well. Aziz and Mayur there at the moment. They want to make a good partnership for the team. If they are able to do that, they should be able to get at least 140-50 runs on board, and they can have something for the bowlers to keep and defend for the team. Now the end have been changed for Mr. Shroff. A flighted delivery to start. A good single being taken by both the batters. A good quick single there. Mayur starting with that single, rotating the strike, bringing back Aziz on strike at the moment. A quicker delivery there. Played very smartly towards the leg side. And a single there. So taking singles back to back on 2 deliveries. There was a leg bye being signaled by the umpire. Mayur back on strike. A flighted delivery to Mayur. It is played straight towards the fielder who's standing in the covers. Good protection being kept by the captain towards the covers area. 2 fielders standing outside the circle. If you see third man and fine leg is kept inside the circle, the reason has been only one. None of the bowlers are bowling such kind of delivery which would be going towards the third man or the fine leg area. Or none of the batters have tried as well to hit towards that particular area. A good delivery there. A defense being done by Aziz. Trying to rotate the strike. Single there. Last couple of deliveries left in the 11th over. 69 runs on board. Now you would see some dew that would be coming in just in a while. Because this is Lonavala. It's a hill station. The weather here has already started changing. The temperature is decreasing. A quicker one there. Mayur played that towards the covers area. The field is standing there. They wanted another run there, but they won't be able to get it. So it's been thrown straight towards the bowler. So 4 singles, 1 leg bye being scored in the 5 delivery that's been bowled. Last delivery of the second over from Mr. Shroff. And a shot that Aziz played towards the long on fielder who's standing outside the circle. And with that single, the scorecard would move to 71 runs on board. So we come to the end of 11 overs, 71 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Now Ashan coming in with the second over. Aziz on strike at the moment. A good delivery to start. A good shot that's been played towards the covers fielder. That's a quick single being taken. good running between the wicket that's happening at this particular moment. A good slow partnership that is continuing from Mayur and Aziz, which is what they need at this particular moment. They need a good partnership between these two guys. They can take a couple of overs still. They still have enough deliveries to face. And they can try to hit hard in the last 5 overs. Ashank coming in with the second delivery to Mayur. Mayur wanted to play that but misses that completely. It slightly missed the edge. Could have been a wicket. It's a good delivery there. Good delivery there. Ashank bowling in the right areas. He's bowling in the good length areas, making sure he's bowling some good deliveries for the team because the bowling performance has been good. A shot that's been played towards the leg side at a good run. I think this was the first ball that went straight towards the fine leg fielder because no one have tried to sweep any of the delivery that have been bowled by these spinners. Now, just after that sweep, the fine leg fielder is being sent out the circle. Because you would expect such kind of shots that would be played by any of the batters because sweeping any of the spinner is something that any of the batter would prefer to do it. And this is something that's been done already by Mayur. Now Aziz on strike. Aziz scored 2 boundaries in the challenging over where they just needed 5 runs to be scored. That had been a very interesting over where the bowler was being scored for a boundary in the first delivery itself and 4 dot deliveries, and then on the last delivery they needed 1 run. All the fielder was standing inside the circle, but on the other side Aziz decides to go for a boundary, and which he does and gets the challenge being completed. Flighted delivery, Aziz completely misses that. Wanted to play that towards the offside, asking the umpire if it's a wide delivery, but unfortunately that's not wide. Stay there is something that the captain would want of the strikers. They would want both these batters to stay there for a while. And the shot that Aziz wanted to play towards the leg side because he knew the fine leg was standing way outside the circle. He's been moved to square leg, so no fine leg that we see here at the moment. A quicker one there. Aziz plays that above the head of the point fielder. No chance for anyone to stop that. Don't bowl such kind of deliveries to this man because he loves hitting it hard. He loves hitting it hard. Don't bowl such kind of deliveries. At last moment, the bowler decides to bowl a quicker one to Aziz. But he was already waiting for such kind of deliveries to come his way, which he gets it and scores it for a boundary. A shot that's been played towards the point fielder standing inside the circle. A quick single there. Been taken by Mayur, bringing back Aziz on strike, the man who just scored a boundary before this delivery in the previous over. Mr. Shroff coming in from Mountain's End with his third over. He's already got a wicket. And he got a big man, Abhimanyu, back in the pavilion. A shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side, but hitting the edge of the bat. Just a single being taken there. A shot that Mayur plays towards the leg side. No fine leg fielder there. I think the fielder should be able to stop that. Oh, he is not able to do it. So the ball wins the race and Mayur gets the boundary. Welcome boundary for Mayur at the moment. Now this is something that happens. If you're able to find a boundary in a particular over and if you're able to get single on the rest of the deliveries, then that is something that will bring in a big over for the team. Look at that. He knew that the fine leg is not there. There was a square leg fielder who has to charge up and try to stop that ball. He tries his best, but unfortunately, the ball wins the race. So boundary being added in this over. So 6 runs already in 3 deliveries. A short pitch delivery, played toward the leg side. No fielder there. Again a bouncy. So 2 boundaries being scored back to back. Something good happening for the team strikers. Something very good happening for the team strikers is something that you talk about, that you want to happen. Boundaries in every single over, which they have got already. 2 boundaries in 2 overs already, in 2 deliveries. A good batting performance being shown by both these batters. They have played very sensibly. And this is not that you should be doing when you're playing very well. If you remember, Mr. Shroff was being scored for a maximum. Abhimanyu scored a maximum on his delivery. And this is the same shot that Abhimanyu tried to play. He played across. And look at that. Wasn't needed, Mayur. You should have stayed there because you already scored 2 boundaries. Why do you want to try something else? You should have at least rotated the strike because you guys were doing pretty well. And you guys have already taken the scorecard to 87. So with that wicket, the scorecard stays on 87 for the loss of 4 wickets. That was the second wicket that's been taken by Mr. Shroff. He's got 2 big fishes back in the pavilion. Mayur goes back. Abhimanyu goes back. Now the middle order department. Now you guys need to take care of all the responsibilities. You need to take it on your shoulders and move forward and bring in a good total for the team. At least 140-50 runs on board. So your bowlers should have something to defend. Now this is the last delivery coming in from Mr. Shroff. Jasdeep is the new man who just stepped in. Jasdeep Kohli. Right number being chosen by this man. If you look at his jersey, he's chosen the right number because his name is Kohli and he decides to take it as number 18 to be there on his jersey. First delivery to Jasdeep from Mr. Shroff, defending that very smartly, making sure that he's there for the team. So 13 overs been completed, 87 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. This is match number 37 that you're watching, Zoota International School Darts Tournament 6.0. Whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Doolally official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, Trupti official food partner. Now Ashank coming in with his 3rd over, the leg spinner, who hasn't been scored big in his 2 overs. He's just been scored for 15 runs. 14th over in progress. A flight to delivery to start. A shot that's been played towards the long off fielder, but he just have to keep walking and get the ball back in the ground. That's a boundary to start the over. I'm sure Aziz have decided to step forward. He has decided to change the gear and take the team to a good total. He scores a boundary to start the over. It's a good start there on the 14th over. Ashan coming in with his second delivery. A delivery that was going outside of. For a moment, Aziz thought it is a wide delivery, but it was being pitched inside that wide line. He looks unhappy there. But do not lose your concentration. I would suggest that to Aziz. You need to stick there. Don't lose your concentration. A flighted delivery again. Played straight towards the side screen area. The long on will cut that off. It wasn't hit that hard. So a single there. So field change that's happening. Covers being sent out. Final square leg being brought in. 5 runs being scored in 3 deliveries. A flighted delivery there. Played straight towards the long off fielder. Just a single there by Jasdeep. Aziz comes back on strike. A flighted delivery. Aziz played that very smart. He knew the fine leg was not there. And the square leg fielder is trying to charge that, but unfortunately, he cannot stop that. But it was being played very smartly by Aziz. What a shot that is. Good thinking. That's the right thinking. He knew that the fine leg is not set up. And look at the shot. That was a smart shot of the day. Getting the boundary towards the fine leg. And the right thing to do. So 2 boundaries being scored by this man in this over. He scored 2 boundaries in an over back. 10 runs already in this over. Now again a field change that's happening. Square leg being brought in, fine leg being sent out. I'm sure Aziz would be trying to hit it above the head of the bowler or the umpire on this next delivery, which he tried to do it, but unfortunately that goes towards the covers area, was standing outside the circle. So 11 runs being scored in that particular over. We come to the end of 14 overs. The scorecard moves to 98 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. The successful man with 2 wickets, Mr. Shroff, comes back from Wet and Joy's end. Aziz is the man on strike. A shot that he wanted to play across. Now, this is the same way where both the batters have lost the wicket to Mr. Shroff, because He doesn't like to bowl any particular delivery that is going outside off. He likes to bowl it straight towards the stump, which is why both the batters have made a mistake and lost their wicket. I really hope Aziz doesn't do that. He charges up. He plays that above the head of the fielder who was standing at the long on. So maximum being scored by Mr. Aziz. What a shot that is. He understood because he was there on the non-striker's end. When Shroff was bowling some deliveries to the other batters, he knew where he likes to bowl it. And that's a shot he decides to play, going out of his crease and playing a maximum for the team. With that sixer, they get to a scorecard of 104 runs on board. Aziz on 35. He's dealing into boundaries and maximums at this particular moment. Every single over, he has been able to successfully score a boundary or a maximum. If you remember, this is the second maximum being scored in an over that was being bowled by Mr. Shroff. A shot that's been played above the fielder. Oh, but he hasn't been able to connect that well. Just a single there. Aziz is playing some great shots. He's playing in every single area of the ground today. And he's been able to successfully get those runs for the team. So single there. Now Jasdeep comes back. Mr. Kohli comes back with number 18 back on his jersey. We have to wait and watch what kind of an inning that he is going to play for the team. Short pitch delivery. That shot being played. Oh! What has happened? What has happened there? A misfield? We have to wait and watch in that replay. It was a short delivery. Mr. Kohli plays that towards the leg side. Oh! He went ahead. The fielder went ahead, which is why a misfield that has happened. He could not see the ball. That's why he signals towards the captain. But they get a boundary. Jasdeep gets a boundary for the team. A flighted delivery played again straight towards the same area. But a single this time. A maximum and a boundary. 2 singles being scored. 12 runs in this last over from Mr. Shroff. 37. He's been scored to 37 runs. Last delivery of his last over. Again a shot that is going in the air. But it will land in the safest area. That is called as no man's land area. So we come to the end of 15 overs. 30 deliveries left. 5 overs to go. We have a scorecard of 1-1-1 for the loss of 4 wickets. Now the death overs are left. 5 overs are left. Aziz and Jasdeep at the moment on crease for the team. Tejas is the new man bringing in a first over from his end. A shot that's been hammered towards the leg side. No chance for any of the fielder. No one is able to stop this man at the moment. That's a part that one of the batters needs to play for a team in a 20-over game. And Aziz is doing that for the team very successfully. It went like a rocket. No chance for any of the fielder to get that. Every single shot that he's playing, he's connecting well. He's making sure they have been scored for a boundary or a maximum. Aziz into his 40s. Tejas been scored for a boundary on the first delivery. Looks like another boundary. Yes, it is. So 2 back-to-back maximum. Two boundaries being scored back-to-back. Is this the big over? Is this an over that would be changing the momentum back towards the strikers? We have to wait and watch because 2 boundaries being scored on first 2 deliveries. Both the deliveries were short deliveries. Tejas needs to bowl some good deliveries for the team. Oh, and a miss that has happened from the keeper and from a batsman as well. And the reason that I am telling you that, it was a bye. So a boundary again. So 12 runs already in 3 deliveries. Aziz wanted to play his favorite shot that he was playing a couple of deliveries or a couple of overs before, but the ball stayed low, which is why he does not connect that well. And that has been considered into a boundary, but that is something good that is happening from the striker's end. And a full toss ball that's been hammered towards the leg side. Fielder tries his best. Could not stop that. We have to wait and watch what is the signal that would be coming in. So with that boundary, he is moving to 49. Aziz is unstoppable at the moment. Now after 4 boundaries being scored on first 4 deliveries from Tejas, the captain and the vice captain decides to have a conversation. They decide to have a conversation with the bowler. Now this man is unstoppable at the moment. Aziz is playing a great part for the team like Pollard does for Mumbai Indians. And Russell does for the team KKR. He's on 49. Scoring that in the air. Oh, what a miss that is. And that's a 50 for this man. What a great inning for the team. And look at the happiness. Look at the happiness in the dugout of the strikers. A great inning by this man. He scored 50 runs, 34's delivery that he has faced. Where you see 8 boundaries and a maximum that he has scored. A great inning, an inning that he will be remembering for the long, long time because the situation where he stepped in wasn't a good situation for the strikers. Last delivery of the over. A shot that's been hammered towards the covers area. No chance for any of the fielder. One of the biggest over of the night. 17 runs being scored in that particular over. My bad. It wasn't an over where 17 were being scored. It's an over where 21 runs being scored because there was a bye as well that was being going straight towards the boundary. One of the biggest over that is changing the momentum completely towards the strikers. Now at this particular moment, the fielding is something, the fielding team, the TOROS team does not look happy. They look tensed. And the reason is only one, Mr. Aziz. He's created that kind of a situation for them. 132 runs on board. What a change that is. Now this is cricket. Anything can happen in any of the over. The momentum can change any time. Kevin is the man who's starting his third over. Scoring a single on the first delivery. Aziz taking that single, bringing that just deep on strike. A good shot. A smart shot. Jasdeep knew where the field is being set up. Now they are dealing into boundaries. They are just dealing into boundaries. I told you in the beginning, they have some great batters in their lineup. And you can see that at the moment. 4 wickets have been fallen. But the batters at the moment, Aziz and Jasdeep, they're scoring boundaries and maximum for the team. So 5 runs already been scored on the 2 delivery that's been bowled. I'm sure Keyur must be thinking to bowl some good deliveries in this over because he's been scored for a boundary already. A shot that is going in the air. Fielders are charging up. Safest area on the ground. No man's land area. With that single, the man who completed his 50, Aziz, is back on strike. Jasdeep is playing a very crucial part for the team at the moment. He's bringing back the man who's in form at the moment for the team strikers, Aziz. That's the right thing to do. The smartest thing to do. He charged up. He charged up. Oh, what a drop. No. You do not need that at this particular moment when you need a big wicket. It wasn't a catch of a tail ender. It was a catch of the big man who's playing a great inning for the team. With that drop, they took 2 runs there. Aziz hits that in the air. Again, the area, no man's land it falls into. A single being taken. Let's have a look at the replay where the catch was being dropped. The fielder had enough chance there. Look at that. He was already under the ball. He takes that very casually, way far from his body. And a drop catch. A shot that is going in the air. Is it going to be a maximum? Oh! 2 drop catches for both the batters. They get live. Jasdeep and Aziz both have got live in this particular over. Look at that. How easy was that? It was as easy as you saw just before this particular ball. Oh, a field change. I knew this is going to happen. Change the fielder from that particular end who had just dropped 2 catches. So with that particular delivery, a drop catch that has happened. 17 overs been completed. 143 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Now this is the 18th over. Aziz is there on strike. Shameen coming in with his third over. Bowling that delivery towards the leg side. Aziz hitting that hard and a misfield again. But he does well. But he does well at the end to stop that and keep it inside the rope. So 2 runs there. And an extra run as well. So wide delivery and 2 runs being taken. I'm sure these 2 batters would try to hit every single delivery that is coming their way. And look at that. Look at that shot. Look at the way it was being hammered towards the leg side. And with that boundary, they come to a total of 150 runs on board. At certain moment when they lost a lot of wickets in quick succession, we did thought that they would not be able to score big. But now if you look at the scorecard, they are already into 150s in the 18th over. They have enough deliveries to face. And the best thing that is happening, both these are batters connecting well and scoring good for the team. 7 runs already. Just in one delivery, a full toss delivery. I should say Shameen has been lucky that it wasn't being hammered. It was a full toss delivery, just a single there. So single being taken. Just deep on strike. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. A bit of mix up. Oh, save. I would say that's a save that has happened from the fielder. It could have been a blunder. It could have been a blunder. If at this particular position, if they would have lost Jassi or Aziz, it would have been a blunder for the team strikers. But they're very happy. The dugout looks very happy with the total that they have put up on board already. Aziz charges up. Keeper misses that. And a run being taken as a bye. Pros have been doing some good work in the field in the first 10 overs. But after that, if you would see, they have shown some lazy work. They have dropped catches. They have done some misfields, which has costed them. Because if you look at this particular situation, the catch was being dropped on 51 for Aziz. And for Jasdeep, it was being dropped on 14. A good ball there. A Yorker delivery. Played towards the long on fielder. A single being taken there by Jasdeep. Aziz comes back on strike. Last delivery of the 18th over. A shot that's been played back towards the long on fielder for a single. So a single to end the over. 18 overs being completed. 155 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Nineteenth over, started with a shot that's been hit towards the leg side. That's a maximum. What a shot that is. Aziz playing that maximum for the team. It's a beautiful shot that's been hammered towards the leg side. Look at that. He goes deep. He goes deep in the pitch. And Jesse plays that towards the leg side. What a shot that is. Maximum to start the 19th over. They are not going to stop. They are unstoppable at the moment. Jassi and Aziz. I'm sure these guys are targeting 200 runs on board. The way these guys are batting, they are unstoppable. Maximum to start the over. A good comeback. Oh, unfortunate. It was being bowled outside off. It's a wide delivery. It's a wide delivery. 7 runs being scored. Just a delivery being bowled. These are last 2 overs. Last 2 overs left. A shot that is going in the air. The fielder charging up. Oh, he misses that completely. Misjudged by the bowler, by the fielder. If he would have been there at his particular place where he was being kept, it could have been a catch right in his hands. But he wanted to charge. He could not understand where the ball was supposed to be landing. Look at that. He comes in front, goes back again, tries to catch that with his one hand, and that has gone all the way for a maximum. Two maximum being scored in 2 deliveries. Again, he's been hammered towards the leg side. Oh, and hat-trick of 6s we are watching. Didn't I tell you this in the beginning? That they have some great batters till the depth. So 3 6s we have seen in 3 deliveries. What a shot that is. The name is enough. The name is enough for you to understand. That is Jasdeep Kohli at this particular moment playing a big part for the team. He's playing on 37, facing 13 deliveries. What a maximum he's been hitting. If the viewers are watching, you're missing a match. If the viewers are not matching, they're missing a match. It's a great inning that we have seen from both these batters. 17 runs, 19 runs being scored in 3 deliveries. A shot that he wanted to play again towards the leg side. There's an appeal that's happening from the keeper. There's an appeal that's happening from the keeper. Umpires would want to have a word with each other. The umpire having a discussion, we have to see what is the decision that's been taken by the umpires. And that's a not out. That's a not out. And if you look at the flow of the bat that was being coming from Jasdeep, he wanted to score a maximum again. This is going in the air. This should be taken. This should be taken. Oh, nothing is happening good for the team Toros at the moment. They have dropped catches back to back that has come their way. 4 drop catches we have seen in recent situation. In just a couple of overs, we have seen 4 drop catches that have happened. 2 drop catches in the mid-wicket area, 1 drop catch that has happened towards the long on, and 1 towards the point area now. Aziz on a strike. Last delivery of the 19th over. Aziz hitting that towards the leg side. And we have to wait and watch what is the signal that would be given by the umpire. It's a shot that was being played towards the leg side, and it has gone all the way for a maximum. So raining, the maximums are raining at the moment. 18 overs been completed. The scorecard that you see at the moment is 181 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. Last over of the inning, 183 runs on board. They're taking quick singles. Looks like a run out that is going to happen. Is it? Yes, it is. Both the batters are tired. They're tired. Aziz has to come back. They're looking to score big. They're looking to score big on every single delivery at this particular moment. Last 5 deliveries left, and Aziz has to come back after scoring a good inning for the team. So after a great inning of 61 comes to an end, Aziz has to come back when he was trying to take another run for the team. A standing ovation that he gets. A standing ovation that he gets from the team. Which he deserves, because the situation when he went in wasn't a good situation. The strikers were not striking well at that particular moment. But this man made sure that they have a very good total. And from where he took them to a situation where they are into 180s, what a shot that was. What an inning that was. Every single shot that he played, he looked very confident. This is the second delivery. Was there a chance of a cotton bowl? Good two deliveries. Just singles being scored. 2 deliveries. A shot that Smith wanted to play toward the leg side, misses that. And a bye. A single being taken on a bye. Fourth delivery of the last over. What an over this has been from Shameen. 4 deliveries, just 3 runs being given. Just before this over, there were 183 runs on board. We thought that they would go and touch down 200. But just 3 runs being given in 4 deliveries, last couple of deliveries. A full toss delivery hammered toward the leg side. No fielder standing there. It will go all the way for a maximum. 92 runs on board. What a shot that was. Bad delivery, I would say. A full toss delivery. A delivery that the batter would love to hit. And that's a delivery that was going full toss towards the leg side for a maximum. Last delivery of the 20th over. 192 runs on board. Again, a shot that's been hammered towards the side screen. The fielders are charging up, trying to stop that ball, and the fielder does well. So just a single being taken. 2 runs being taken to end the over. So we come to the end of the first inning. A very good, strong total being put up by the strikers in front of the team TOROS, and they need 195 runs to win if they want to win this match. We will see you after a short break when we will come back live to you with the second inning. So we are live, match number 37 between the strikers and the Toros that is happening at the moment. The strikers have struck pretty well and they have scored 194 runs on board. But the Toros have to score 195 runs to win this match. A great inning that we have seen from Jassi and Aziz, where they have scored the most of the runs in this total that you see on the board. First delivery coming in from Mr. Mittal. A good delivery on the offside, and that's a great stop. A good stop there on the offside. A point fielder. Abhimanyu there. Let's have a look at the replay. Looks like it was a drop catch. Let's have a look at the replay. Yes, a drop catch on the first delivery. Which is why you saw Abhimanyu very disappointed with that. A field change that's happening. A captain have requested a field change there. An extra fielder being brought in gully. Cover's been moved out. Standing outside the circle in deep. A beautiful delivery there. A beautiful seam position there by Mr. Mittal. A good field setup being done. A good start. Now I'm sure the target is very clear for every single batter who's stepping in. They need to score good. They need to score big from the other side. Not wickets that would be very important for the team strikers. They would need some good overs. Even if any particular over that's been scored for 5 or 6 runs, I think the captain would be happy, the bowler would be happy. So first run being taken, a single being scored. So Manish off the mark, Kunal comes back on strike. Kunal is facing his first delivery. Mr. Mittal has been the strike bowler for the team. Starting his first over with some great deliveries. And look at that. Look at the seam position and the areas where the ball is being pitched. That's the good length area. That's the target of every single good bowler that we have seen in international cricket. And the right area being picked up by Mr. Mittal. Good start there. Good first over that we have seen till now. 2 deliveries left in the first over. 2 single being scored. It is going in the air. It is going in the air. It is falling in the no man's land area. Was a chance. There was a chance that was being made by Mittal again. A catch that was being dropped on the first delivery itself. Now, again, a field change that's happening at the moment. Now, a deep point that's been brought in by the captain. Last delivery of the first over. A beautiful delivery. Straight on the stumps. Viraj picking that up. Throwing back towards the bowler. So we come to the end of the first over. The scorecard moves to 5 runs without a wicket. First good over that's been started by Mr. Mittal. Now Priyul comes in. This is the second over of the match. 195 runs is the total that is there in front of the team Toros. good way to start the first over by Mr. Mittal. Now this is the second over in progress. Now I'm sure the team strikers would not looking out for wickets. Now this particular moment they're trying to bowl some dot deliveries that will create a lot of pressure in the batsman, and they would want to try something after being into a pressure. And at that particular moment itself, the batsmen usually tend to make mistakes. And that is something that's a target that we see at this particular moment from the captain of strikers. They're not bowling any deliveries that are hitting the stumps. They're bowling some deliveries that have been bowled in the right areas according to the field that's been set up, which is a very good thing. So 3 dot deliveries to start the over by Priyol. It's a strong department. The strikers have a very strong department. They have some good spinners as well with them. We know it pretty well. And they have got some good bowlers. And look at the deliveries that are being bowled by Priyol. No chance for the batsmen. And if you see, Manish have tried to come on the front foot, tried to hit and connect on the back foot, but he hasn't been able to do that because the delivery that have been bowled by Priyol is on good length, and that's a great thing. And a shot that Manish wanted to play towards the leg side. Looks like he's hurt himself. I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right. It has hit his thigh. He's drumming the thigh and looks like all right. Yeah. He's standing strong there for the team, and he needs to. He needs to stand there for the team. Because both these batters need to make a use of the power play. Because the total that they have in front of them is pretty huge. They need to try and hit at least 50 odd runs in the first power play. First 6 overs. And look at those deliveries. None of the deliveries has been able to connect by the batsman. And that's a maiden over. A maiden over that's been bowled in the power play. So 2 overs being completed, 5 runs on board without a wicket. You're watching Zoota International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Doolally official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, Trupti official food partner. Mr. Mittal comes back with the second over, and look at the way the over has been started. The deliveries are just being bowled in the right area. Just the basics being followed by both these bowlers. Now, if I would have been a captain at this particular moment, I would have brought in a slip in there. Because both the batters have played enough dot deliveries. Now, if you look at Manish, he's played 11 deliveries. He's able to score only 4 runs out of those. And there's an appeal. There's an appeal. It was an appeal just to create more panic situation for both the batters. A dot delivery again. Back-to-back dot delivery that we are seeing at the moment. Kunal and Manish, none of them have been able to connect any of the deliveries well. Mr. Mittal coming back with some great deliveries again. And look at that delivery. Look at the position. Look at the same position that's been bowled in. What a delivery that was. Now, in cricket, it's not just something that if you're taking wickets, you have been a successful bowler. Now, we have seen a performance that's been shown by Jasprit Bumrah in the World Cup. We have seen 80% of the delivery that was being bowled by him was dot deliveries, which did create a lot of pressure, which is why what happens on the other end, the batsmen tend to make mistakes, because until and unless if he's connecting well on any of the deliveries, hitting the right areas of the bat, it will create a positive impact a confidence in a batsman. But if any of the deliveries which are hitting the pads, missing the bat, unable to connect, dot deliveries will create a pressure. Manish on strike at the moment. Tries to hit that towards the leg side. And they are not able to connect that well. Not a good start at the moment for the Toros. JNS Toros are trying their best. Manish and Kunal both are trying their best. Manish hasn't been able to connect well. He's trying to hit toward the leg side, but the deliveries that are coming in from both the bowlers, Mr. Mittal is bowling some great deliveries. Last delivery of the third over. And look at that delivery. Right on the target, right on the money. 3 overs being completed, 6 runs on board, just 6 runs on board without a wicket. Now Priyul comes back with a maiden over that he started in a power play. You rarely get to see this. You rarely get to see a maiden over being bowled in a power play. But that is being brought to you by Priyul. He's bowled an over when none of the ball were being connected by the batter. All the bowlers were being bowled straight towards the keeper because he did not connect the bat of the batter. And it was going straight in the gloves of the keeper. So first run being scored to Priyul in a single. Not a power play that the team Toros would be wanting to have at this particular moment, where they have a target of 195 runs on board for them. A look at the shot and look at the stop. Is that a drop again? It was being hammered towards the point fielder. We have to wait and watch. Let's have a look at the replay. It was a delivery bowled outside off. Again, the same thing that has happened in the first over. A drop catch again, but it was being hammered. You hope the fielder hasn't injured his hand. They're looking out for the first boundary. Team Toros are searching for gaps. They're searching for the first boundary, which they haven't got till yet. 4th over in progress. Just 8 runs on board. A huge total of 195 runs in front of them. Just 2 runs being scored in 4 deliveries. A shot that's been played towards the long on fielder. We'll cut that off. And a single. Singles are something that no one would mind in a 20-over game, except the batter, because they want to score big at this particular moment. Strikers on front foot. And it has hit the edge. There's a third man standing deep. So 4 overs being completed. We have a total of 10 runs on board. This is the power play in progress. They haven't lost any wicket. So 10 runs on board for the loss of no wickets. There's a bowling chain that has happened. Mittal has been taken off. Santosh comes in from Well Enjoy in. Starting a delivery with an extra. That's the first extra that's been scored. A wide delivery to start the 5th over. Again, a delivery that's been bowled outside off. Looks like there's some issue with the hand that Santosh is trying to bowl. He's got some cramps, it seems. He doesn't look happy with that first delivery that he bowled outside off. It went way away from that line. A bit of stretch that's happening from Santosh. Is it a delivery that's coming inside on stumps? A shot that's been played towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. Should be able to cut that off. And is there a chance? Looks like a run out. Yes, it does. What a great work being done in the deep by the fielder. Oh, what a loss. This was 10 to happen. This was 10 to happen. Because if you see the scorecard, that was not going pretty well for the team Toros. It's a big total. Not a power play that they want to have at that particular moment. Now, look at that. The first one was taken quick. There wasn't a chance of a second one because it was being hit straight towards the fielder. They shouldn't have tried for a second one, but look at the throw. Straight in the hands of the bowler. And what a decision being given. So the first wicket falls for the team Toros. They do not look strong at the moment. 12 runs on board. And this is the 5th over in progress. Ashish have just stepped in for the team Toros to join the opener, Manish. They've lost a wicket. They've just lost a wicket in a run-out succession. Not a right time to lose a wicket, but they needed Manish or the batter who just lost a wicket, Kunal, who should have stayed there for the team and score some good runs. But unfortunate that he has to lose his wicket. Now, Manish have played enough deliveries for the team. He has understood the pitch, I'm sure, because he's faced 18 deliveries, which are enough, ideally in a situation where you are playing as an opener for a team where you have a big total in front of you, and you would surely understand a pitch. But the bowling performance that has been shown by strikers have been very good. It is going in the air for a while, no man's land, because the cover fielder was standing deep. A single there again. So 4 deliveries, 4 runs been scored, and a run out that has happened in this over itself. A shot that's been played between those two fielders. So we see the first boundary coming in from Manish. This is the same thing that I just told you before this particular delivery, that Manish have played enough deliveries. He's understood what kind of a pitch this is. And he makes a good attempt to score that boundary. So first boundary coming in from Team Toros. They must be happy with that particular shot that's been played by Manish. 5th over in progress. Last delivery of the 5th over. 18 runs on board. A full toss delivery hammered towards the covers area. There's a fielder standing there. Picks that up. and gives a single. So we come to the end of 5 overs. The scorecard that we see on board is just 19s on board for the loss of 1 wicket. You're watching Zoota International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Dual Ali official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, and Trupti official food partner. Again, a bowling change that has happened. Abhimanyu is coming in from where enjoys end. Now, this is the first over for Abhimanyu. Last over of the power play. We have to see if someone goes and try to hit harder in this particular over, because this is the last over of the power play. First delivery from Abhimanyu. Short pitch delivery played straight towards the fielder standing at point. They have been able to take a single there. Manish gets off the mark, brings back Ashish on strike. "20 runs on board. Last over, last 5 deliveries of the power play. We have to wait and watch if someone tries to hit Abhimanyu in these 5 deliveries. The ball stayed low. It stayed very low. There's a fielder standing there, Viraj on short cover. The batting performance that we have seen today from the team strikers have been amazing. I mean, the momentum was completely changed by those 2 batters, Jassi and Aziz, where the situation at such moment, after 15 overs, it looked like as if they will not be able to get to a total of 120 or 30 runs because they lost 4 quick wickets. But the way both these batters came back, they played an inning. It reminded me of Virat Kohli and Kedar Jadhav, which they had played for the Indian team, where both of them scored a century for the team. And that's how they took it. They took an inning which took them to a total of 194 for the team strikers, and they were very happy with that. And it has hit the edge. The bottom of the bat, going all the way for a boundary. It wasn't a bad delivery. It's a bad luck for Abhimanyu. Look at that. What a delivery that was. It was a Yorker delivery. Hit the edge, getting the boundary at this moment. They need some good luck. Team Toros needs some good luck. Just the second boundary till now. 6th over in progress. And a good change of pace there. Good change of pace there by Abhimanyu. Good thinking. A single being taken there. Last delivery of the power play. 26 runs on board. 1 wicket has fallen. And a single to end the over. So with that single, we come to the end of the first power play of 6 overs. The fielding restrictions are gone. 27 runs on board for the loss of 1 wicket. Now the end has been changed for Santosh. He's coming in from mountains in at the moment. This is the seventh over. The field is being spread over already. The captain have decided to send the mid wicket outside the circle, the long on, long off, the covers. Santosh with his second over. Starting the over with an over pitch delivery. Is there a chance for a catch? Oh, it was very far from Mr. Mittal, which is why he could not reach it there. He tried his best to reach, but unfortunately could not reach, and the ball falls in the no man's land area. So a single being taken. A delivery that's been bowled outside of. A good stop there. A good stop there. Saved couple of runs for the team by Mr. Viraj Gandhi. Standing at short cover. Two singles being scored in those two deliveries. Nothing exciting happening at the moment for the team Toros. And a shot that's been played. Oh, misfield that has happened from the man standing inside the circle toward the third man. It was played very fine, very smartly toward the third man. A very smart shot. Look at the shot. Look at the way it was being played. Now he knew where the fielder was standing. And a bit of misfield. Should have been stopped ideally. But yes, the batsmen have been successful. Manish scoring a boundary for the team. He's shifting his gear. Manish is shifting his gear. He's scoring some good areas, finding some right gaps for the team. So 2 runs again after scoring a boundary there. Until now, this is the biggest over in this inning. 2 runs being taken. Scorecard moved to 35. It is going towards the fielder, and look at that! Look at the way that gap was being found. For a moment, it was literally going toward the fielder, who literally thought it is coming towards him. But the batsman has been able to successfully find that gap which was there between the long off and the short cover fielder. What a shot that was. What a shot that was. So biggest of the night till now for the team Toros. 12 runs out of 5 deliveries from Santosh. And a shot that's been played towards the covers area. Looks like a boundary. Yes, it does. So biggest of the night. 16 runs being scored for the team Toros. They must be happy. Manish have shifted his gear, taken the team straight towards 43 after 7 overs being completed. A bowling change been happening. A spinner being brought in, Anjan, who's coming from where enjoys end. He's a left-arm spinner. He's either man that a flighted delivery. Batsman wanted to sweep it towards the leg side because he knew there's no fine leg, and that's a wide delivery. A shot that is going straight in the hands of the fielder who's standing inside the circle on short leg. Oh, the batsman, Ashish, must be disappointed. It was a full toss delivery. Should have been hammered for a good boundary towards the leg side. But it has hit the bottom of his bat. Let's have a look. No, it hasn't hit the bottom of the bat. It has hit the edge of the bat, which is why he looks very disappointed with that. So the second wicket falls. 46 runs on board for the loss of 2 wickets. Now 2 quick wickets that has fallen for the team Toros at the moment. But Manish is still striking there. He's standing there for the team, playing on 34 at the moment. Anjan have got his first wicket and the second wicket for the team. Just 2 deliveries that took for Anjan to get a wicket for the team. Now look at the action. Look at the perfect action that Anjan has for a left-arm spinner. It is a very difficult situation for any of the right-handed batsmen to play to a left-arm spinner. It becomes very difficult. It is going in the air. The shot that's been played above the head of the umpire goes straight towards the fielder who was standing at the long off. Will cut that off. Gives a single, save 3 runs for the team. Oh, what a wicket this is. Is that a wicket? It is. It is a wicket. Manish thought it was going a wide delivery, but look at the turn. Look at the turn. It is going inside and hitting the stumps. Oh, what a happiest over that has been for the team strikers. They are striking hard. They are striking very hard at the moment. And the Toros on the back foot, who have lost 3 wickets already for the team. So Manish, the man who was hitting harder for the team, playing pretty well, has to come back. And they have lost 3 wickets on a total of 47. What an over this has been from Anjan. He's got 2 wickets for the team. This is just the first over for this man. His bowling deliveries, who's reminding me of Ravindra Jadeja, who's been a successful bowler for the team India since years and years, and bowlers like Mitchell Santner for the team New Zealand. So 8 overs been completed. The scorecard that you see on board, 48 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Another bowling change that's been brought up by the captain Rohan coming in from Mountains. And I told you this in beginning itself, that the team strikers have some great spinners in their team, which you would see. You have already seen just before this over. And look at the start that's been started by Rohan. What a delivery that is. Just before this over, we have seen 2 wickets in one particular over by a particular spinner. That was being changed by the captain. He decides to go and give the ball to the spinners because he knows and he is very confident about his bowlers in the spinning department. A dot delivery to start the over. A good delivery again. A shot that's been played towards the covers area. Good fielding being done there by Abhimanyu. Gives a single to the team. I have been telling you that singles is not an issue for any of the team or any of the bowler if you are playing a 20 over game. They wouldn't be disappointed with singles being given on every single delivery. Manoj comes back on strike after that single. He tries to sweep that towards the leg side. No fielder, no chance for any of the fielder who was standing on the leg side. And he gets a boundary. He was able to successfully find that gap which was there towards the leg side between both those fielders. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. Now this is what they need. Team Toros needs someone to play an inning. To play an inning that should be remembered for long, long time. They need someone to strike ball, charge one of the spinners and try to hit hard. It's not that it is impossible for them. It is possible for them. If they decide to do that, they're doing it very nicely at the moment. Scoring boundaries and rotating singles is the right thing to do at this particular moment. A single being taken there. Last couple of deliveries left. The has already started to come on the ground, which is why you would see towels all around with the fielders and the umpires. And that is why the bowler is taking enough time to bowl his next delivery. Mr. Shroff on strike. A flighted delivery. Now he's mixing up all his delivery. He's not just bowling off spin at the moment. He's bowling some carom deliveries as well. Now, bit of a discussion that's happening between both the batters, because they need to stick there. They need to have a good partnership. Manoj and Mr. Shroff needs to have a good partnership. If they want to win this match, both of them need to score big. Both of them need to score smart. Short pitch delivery. Unsuccessful to hit that towards the leg side. Should have been hit towards the leg side with strong power. But that was a quicker delivery. So we come to the end of 9 overs. The total that we have on board is 54 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. Now, the next over has to be a challenging over. That's the very interesting part that's been brought in by Zooters. Challenging over is something that the batters would decide a particular target that would be scored in a particular over. If the batters are able to do that successfully, they would get double out of it. If they are not able to get that, it would be considered as a maiden over. So it's an interesting part. We are on a drinks break. We will see you after a while. We are seeing the challenging over. The challenge that's been kept by the batters in front of the bowler is 7 runs. If they are able to score that, they get double out of it. Unfortunately, if they can't do that, they would get a maiden over. But on the other side, the successful man, Anjan, is bringing in the challenging over in front of Manoj and Mr. Shroff. Flighted delivery to start. It's been played across towards the long on fielder. A single to start the over. Six runs needed now in 5 deliveries. Anjan setting up some field. There's a fielder being sent back from the square leg who was standing inside the circle. A short fielder standing towards the long on to stop the singles. Mr. Shroff on strike. A shot that he wanted to play above the head of the umpire, but unfortunately could not do that. Just gets a single. Two runs been scored on two deliveries. Is that a wide? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So 3 runs completed already. Just 4 runs needed out of the 4 deliveries that are left. A challenging over in progress. Now this is the 3rd delivery. Now that's been hammered towards the leg side. There's a fielder that's been brought in. There's a square leg standing outside the circle. That's the right thing being done by the captain, which is why he decided the square leg fielder to be sent out the circle. Now he's standing outside. 3 runs being scored already. Now we have to wait and watch what has happened. 4 runs being scored, 3 runs remaining. Last 3 deliveries left in this particular over. If they want to win this challenge, they need to get 3 runs out of these deliveries that are left. They have 3 deliveries in this over. Manoj and Mr. Shroff are playing at the moment. A shot that's been played towards the long on fielder. He's charging up. Not a quick single that's been taken. They should have tried for a second run. They should have tried a second run. A single there. So 5 runs being scored. 2 more runs needed in 2 deliveries. A flighted delivery hammered towards the fielder who was standing inside the circle. And that's a boundary, which means they have completed the challenge of 7 runs. Now, with that 7 runs, they get a total of 14 runs, which means a total being completed of the challenging over by both the batters. So half work being done by the bowlers, and they have been successful doing that. Just 68 runs being scored in 10 overs. 10 more overs left, and they have a target to chase 127 runs in the 60 delivery that are pending at the moment. The reason is only one. There's a big total that's been put up by the team strikers of 194 runs in front of them. Manoj and Mr. Shroff at the moment. Rohan coming back. He bowled a very good over where he was just being scored for 6 runs. Flighted delivery to start going straight in the keeper's glove. Good way to start the over. Mr. Shroff decides to go back on the back foot and wanted to play that towards the third man. but misses that completely because it was a quicker delivery from Rohan. Good start to the over. A flighter delivery again and misses that completely. There's an appeal. But the umpire decides to give it as a not out. The reason is only one, that batter was standing inside the crease. A dot delivery there. Dot delivery to start the over from Rohan. A flighter delivery again, hitting the right areas on target, on stumps. Mr. Shroff wanted to play that towards the leg side. That's a single. So first run being scored out of 3 deliveries. Manoj at the moment on strike. 3 deliveries completed. This is the 11th over in progress. The equation that they have is of 126 runs in 57 deliveries. A sweep shot that's been played towards the leg side. There's a fielder standing there outside the square leg. Good stop there. Saved 3 runs for the team. A single there. So 2 singles on 2 deliveries. Mr. Shroff comes back on strike. A flighter delivery, wanted to go on back foot and try to play that between those 2 fielders. Could not play that hard the way he wanted it to go. Another single there. Singles will not harm the team strikers at the moment. They would be very happy with the bowling performance that all the bowlers have shown. No one have been able to score bigger to any of the bowlers except one particular over that we saw a couple of overs back. A flighted delivery, wanted to play that towards the leg side, but it was being played straight towards the fielder. A good field setup by the captain, by strikers. So with that single, we come to the end of 11 over. The scorecard moves to 72 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. 12th over in progress. Mayun, this is going in the air. The long off fielder charging up. Could not reach towards the ball, but saves good runs for the team. So a single being scored on the first delivery. A flighted delivery, a full toss delivery going towards the leg side. A welcome boundary after a long time. This is what they need. They need someone to score. They need someone to score big because the total is very huge in front of them. 194 runs are required for this particular team. Team Toros. So welcome boundary after a long time. This is the 12th over in progress. 2 full toss delivery being bowled by Mayur. One was being played towards the long off fielder. It was in the air for a while, but could not collect that. A shot that's been played between those two fielders standing on the offside. Should not be able to get that, and the ball wins the race. What a shot that is. Mr. Shroff have shifted the gears. He has decided to score big for the team. They're trying their best. They're trying their best. The total is not that small. It's a total of 194 runs in front of them. They need to target one of the bowlers. Couple of bowlers they need to target. Need to try bring in some big overs for the team. 2 back-to-back boundaries. Nine runs out of first 3 deliveries. A good comeback. A good quick delivery there. A Yorker delivery there from Mayur to come back. 9 runs been scored already. Equation that they have is almost more than double. 114 runs needed in 50 deliveries. A shot that's been played towards the long off for a single. 10 runs already in this over. An expensive start there by Mayur. Now we have to wait and watch if Manoj is going to try something on the last delivery. He did not try anything. He wanted to rotate the strike and want to stay there with Mr. Shroff. So 12 overs being complete. There's a scorecard that we see on board is 82 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. A full toss delivery to start. Was there a chance of a cotton ball to start the over? It was hit very hard. It was hit very hard, straight towards the bowler. Now Mr. Shroff have decided. He's decided to change the gear and try something for the team. Look at that. It was hit very hard. Very difficult chance. Now, such kind of catches is something that will stick to your hand. And now dew has arrived. Dew is an issue that has been there in every single match that we usually see on this particular ground, because you are playing in Lonavala. That's a hill station. You would expect a lot of dew to come in. A field change that's been requested by Rohan. On the first delivery. A shot that's been played above the head of the umpire, but the long off field is standing very fine. We'll cut that off and gives a single there. They're trying. You would see from the batting position that both the batters are standing, and the swing that you see in the bat, they're trying to hit hard on every single delivery, because equation is big at the moment in front of them. It's 111 that they need in 46 deliveries, which means they need to score in every single over. They need to score more than 10 runs in an over. A shot that was going in the air, going straight towards the long field. Oh, and a misfield. Oh, that's a misfield being done by Aziz there. That has hit the rope, and they've got a boundary. That's a sportsman spirit that you usually see in cricket. A great sportsman spirit. Without the umpire have to go and check the action replay, Aziz himself gives it as a boundary because he knew it, that the ball had already touched the rope. Good spirit of cricket. Well done, Mr. Aziz. A flighted delivery there. Shroff plays that towards the leg side. No chance for the fielder. Now this is something that I told you just some time back. This man have decided to charge it up. He's decided to change the gears. He's trying his best. He's putting in efforts to get boundaries. Back-to-back boundaries in 2 deliveries. We have seen 2 boundaries in the previous over as well. A great shot there by Mr. Shroff. Now the equation that they have is 103 runs out of 44 deliveries that are left. Now we have to wait and watch what kind of a bowling change that will be brought in by the captain, because they cannot afford to give such kind of boundaries at this particular situation. But they have started well. It was played above the head of the short cover fielder. No chance there. And a boundary. So 3 boundaries being scored on 3 deliveries. What an over this has been. Mr. Shroff, take a bow. You're scoring pretty good. You're scoring high for the team. Connecting well every single delivery. A great over this has from the for the team TOROS. They are very happy at the moment. The dugout looks exciting now. They are very excited. 14 runs being scored in this over. Last delivery left. Are we expecting a maximum? That's a smart work. That's a smart thing to do. It was a good delivery to come back from Rohan. So we come to the end of 13 over. The scorecard that we see on board is 96 runs on board for the loss of 3 wickets. This is Zoota International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor, Hide and Seek official snacking partner, Electrorush official hydration partner, Virat official apparel partner, Doolali official beverage partner, Sporting Tools official equipment partner, and Trupti official food partner. Seven overs left, 99 to get. Will they be able to get that? If they are able to do it, it is going to be one of the memorable matches that we would have seen on this particular ground in Lonavala. Manoj on strike at the moment. Abhimanyu coming in, starting with a Yorker delivery. A good start there. Now they need a couple of good overs. At the moment, they need a couple of good overs because they know how hard these guys are hitting. Especially if you're seeing a batting that is happening from Mr. Shroff is very good. I'm sure Mr. Shroff is not going to stop. I'm sure he must be trying to hit hard every single delivery because he knows the equation is very big in front of them. 41 deliveries left, 98 runs to win. A full toss delivery. He misses that completely and loses his wicket. Oh, not the right time to lose the wicket. They needed this man to stay there for a longer time because the equation that they see at this particular moment is very big. 98 still needed. Out of 40 deliveries left, Shroff comes back after playing a 28 runs inning for the team. 97 on board for the loss of 4 wickets. New batter stepped in is Shameen, who's bowled some good overs for the team. He's bowled a very good over, the last over of the first inning. But yes, he was being hit for a maximum as well in that particular over, but he did not bowl a biggest over of something that we have seen in the first inning. 14th over in progress. Abhimanyu bowling some good length deliveries, mixing up all his pace. He's got a wicket as well, which the team needed. The strikers needed that wicket when Shroff was playing very good for the team. The team Toros need a big partnership at the moment. From both the end, they need some hitting to happen. Singles will not something that would be harming the captain of strikers or the bowler. Shameen tries to defend both the deliveries. Hasn't been able to score a run yet. .38 deliveries left in this inning. 97 to get out of those 38. A good change of pace, a good shot that's been played towards the leg side. No chance for that fielder to stop that. He picked that up. He picked the change of pace that was being bowled by Abhimanyu, and Shameen plays that towards the leg side. He knew where the long on fielder was standing. He knew where the gap was, which is why he decides to go across and gets a boundary for the team. So boundary being scored by Shameen. .93 runs needed, 37 deliveries. A shot that is going toward the leg side. It has hit the pad. Is it a leg by boundary? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The umpire turned towards us. He signals as a leg by and a boundary. So they get 8 runs out of those 2 deliveries. One was being hit by bat. The other one touching the pad and going towards the boundary. So we come to the end of 14 overs. The scorecard that we see on board is 106 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And a shot that's been played straight towards the long on to start the over. This is Priyul who's coming in from Mountains End. He's been a successful bowler. He's been a successful bowler for the team who bowled 2 overs. And he just gave 4 runs out of it. Now, if you remember, Priyul was the one who got a maiden over for the team in the power play. Now, he's been brought in by the captain because they know how important it is for Priyul to step in at this particular time. A ball that's been bowled outside leg. Umpire turning towards us, signaling as a wide. An extra run being scored. A wide delivery there. A shot that's been played straight towards the bowler. I hope he's okay because it was being hit very hard by Shameen. He's fine. He's fine. That's why the signals to the captain. Look at that. It was hit very hard. For a moment, I literally thought he's injured himself. But the good news is Priyul is standing strong and coming back with his third delivery. A beautiful delivery there, straight in the stumps. The batsman decides to go on back foot and plays that straight towards the fielder who's standing towards the point. A good shot that he wanted to play towards the leg side, but for a moment I thought it was been hit very nicely towards the leg side, but it has hit the gloves of the batsman. So a single there. Singles are something that will not harm them. They know it. They know it very well. In every single delivery also, if they are scoring a run in every single delivery, still they will not be able to get those target that is there in front of them. A single again. 1112 runs that you see on board. This is the 15th over. A shot that's been played towards the long on side. Is it going between those two fielders? Yes, it does. They get a boundary. So boundary to end the over, and we come to the end of 15 overs. The scorecard that we see at the moment is 116 runs on board for the loss of 4 wickets. This is Zoo to present International School Darts Tournament 6.0, whose Segway co-sponsor Hide and Seek, official snacking partner Electrorush, official hydration partner Virat, official apparel partner Doolali, official beverage partner Sporting Tools, official equipment partner Trupti, official food partner. 16th over in progress at the moment. Abhimanyu comes back. End has been changed for this man. He's coming from Mountains End. He's got a wicket for the team. Just before this over, a shot that's been hammered towards the side screen. It goes for a bounce. Oh, umpire turning towards us. He's signaling as a maximum. A great shot that is. It was hammered towards the long on. It was hammered pretty well. It has gone all the way for a maximum. The over number 16 starting with a maximum that has been hit by Manoj. What a good comeback. A Yorker delivery to come back after being hit for a maximum. A great and a strong comeback by the bowler Abhimanyu. The single being taken there. And that's an edge. Oh, that's an appeal and they've got a wicket. They needed this. Abhimanyu have got back-to-back wickets. Now he's got an LBW. A man who was playing there for the team. He was scoring some boundaries. What a delivery that is. What a delivery that is. It was pitched right in that area where you would get such kind of wickets. And they've got a W. LBW, they've got a wicket. Under 23 runs on board, 5 wickets. The half of the team is back in the pavilion. And the new batsman who's stepping in, Amit, is the man who just stepped in for the team TOROS. The equation is big. 27 runs needed. 27 deliveries left, 72 runs needed. With that dot, another dot delivery. One more delivery to be reduced out of that equation. 26 deliveries left, 72 to get. Abhimanyu have played a very crucial part for the team. He's got 2 wickets in his 2 overs from both the ends. And that's a shot that's been played towards the point fielder for a single. So Amit off the mark. Fifth delivery of this over. A shot that's been played straight towards the long off fielder. A single there. So we come to the end of 16 over. The scorecard that we see on board is 125 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. The equation that we have at the moment is 70 runs needed out of 24 deliveries. Starting a delivery which is hitting the pad. It was going towards the leg side, I'm sure. And we heard 2 noises. It was hitting the bat as well, which is why the umpire gives as a not out. A single there. Shot that's been played towards the leg side. No fielder there. And Manoj have got the gap there. He knew where the fielders were standing. He found the gap successfully. Gets a boundary for the team. The match hasn't finished yet. The match hasn't finished yet. Until and unless you have Manoj there, the match hasn't finished yet. A shot that's been played straight towards the bowler, a dot delivery there. A shot that Amit plays towards the leg side. Now they have brought in a protection there. Square leg being sent out the circle. A single there. Certain situations when the target is big and you have less wickets and the deliveries that are pending are less, at that particular moment you would realize that any of the batsmen would try to hit towards the leg side, which is why the captain have decided to send out the fielders outside leg stump or outside the circle towards leg side. And that's a leg by. There was an appeal, but the height was too much, which is why the bowler wasn't interested. "135 runs on board at the moment. They need some maximum to be scored, which is not happening at the moment." Single being taken there. Amit and Manoj are trying their best. They're trying hard because the equation is very big in front of them, which ideally looks not possible at the moment. But this is cricket. 15 deliveries left, 59 to get. Will they be able to get that? I don't think so, that Mr. Mittal will let them do it, because he's been one of the very successful bowler for the team, strikers, and an experienced man. And look at the shot that's been hammered above the head of the long off, and that goes for a maximum. What a shot that is from Manoj. It was an overpitch delivery. The batsman was ready. He took 2 steps ahead and scored that maximum for the team. 142 runs on board. 53 to get, 14 deliveries left. This is interesting. And the shot that's been played, oh, he couldn't find that gap, I'm sure. Manoj wanted to find that particular gap which was there between the third man and the fielder standing in gully. So they get a single, last delivery of the 18th over. Full toss ball that's been played, falling in no man's land area. Just a single there. Last 8 deliveries left and they need maximum on every single delivery. Is that something possible in cricket? You cannot say no, because this is cricket. Anything can happen anytime. We have to wait and watch. But look at those deliveries. Look at those deliveries. A great complete performance that's been showed by the team strikers. They're bowling deliveries in right areas, getting the right thing. being done for the team. Just the proceedings left now. Just the last over left. And they need more than 8 maximums in an over until and unless any of the bowler bowls no ball or maximum white balls, they will be able to get the total. Just to be honest, at this moment, it looks impossible. It looks impossible. A shot that is being played towards the long off fielder. He's charging up and will stop that ball and save 3 runs for the team. A single there. Just last 4 deliveries left, 41 runs to get. Just the proceedings, as I said, just the proceedings left in this particular match. The strikers have striked hard. They have struck pretty well in the batting performance. The bowling performance that they have shown, they have done well in that department as well. Even the fielding department have done well. They haven't dropped catches. They have done some good fielding. And some great bowling performance being shown by all the bowlers. Mr. Mittal have started some great overs. Then we had seen some good overs in the power play where they did not leak runs. That was the main reason to put back the team TOROS on back foot. Because if they would have been able to get some good runs, say 50 or 60 odd runs, they wouldn't have been in a situation like this. They would have been on a different situation, in a winning situation. That's a shot that's been played towards the covers area. An easy stop there for Mr. Viraj Gandhi, who's been the opener for the team striker. Last 2 deliveries of the match. 40 runs needed. A slower one there from Mr. Mittal. A dot delivery there. Just 1 delivery left. It's ideally a very good win for them. It's a very good win for them. It's a big margin that they are winning with. They are winning with 38 runs, and that's done. The strikers, take a bow. You guys have done pretty well in this match. You have played well in all your departments, and you win the match for the team. You must be happy with the performance. The captain must be happy with the performance that all the batters and the fielders and the bowlers have shown. Take a bow. You great work that's been done in the entire department. So strikers win this match and TOROS loses this match. And strikers have won this match with a huge margin of 38 runs. They are very happy. So we will see you in a next match after this short break. We have 1 more match to go. Match number 39 in front of you live here on YouTube.